Camden Lock in North London, one of Europe's most popular street markets. Every week, 100,000 visitors are drawn by the mix of handmade jewellery, world food and designer clothes. There's a huge choice and it's growing. But each new stall means another business making money, sometimes at your expense.
I'll give you a choice, Nadine. Come with me.
Ex-yacht skipper Alan Jones.
OK, either of those two corner ones, or maybe I should think this one will be better.
For the stall holders, he's the most powerful man at Camden Lock. As market manager, he decides who gets a stall and where it's pitched.
They're all corner stalls. They're all quite good. I honestly didn't know. You know, I have to work on the basis that if I don't see the person by the time I give out the stall. It's all right, my love. Well, that one might be free.
That one. Yeah.
Is anybody here today? It sounds like it's Nadine. All right. Good luck, Nadine. All right.
He can let you in and chuck you out. Camden managers are overseeing a major expansion in food stalls. And they're keen to encourage cooking that's new and authentic. From his office high above the market yard, Alan Jones is always trying to discourage traders who don't make their own goods.
Camden Lock. I'll give you the same pattern that I give to lots of people. I'm not absolutely sure that we could take you on a regular basis. The only way that we're going to find out whether there's issues that develop is by you trading for a day or so, us seeing your product, seeing if it's something that fits in, and then seeing if we've got space for you that's satisfactory. But I must stress now that I can't definitely guarantee I can give you a permanent stall, but I can definitely guarantee that you wouldn't waste a journey. I'd get you here for a day or a weekend to see whether it's workable. OK? So, oh, good luck. Bye-bye. Bye.
What were they selling?
Dried fruits, nuts and snacks. Now, that's the kind of thing which I think might be a serious problem, but Why? Because this is where it might conflict with somebody else. In other words, it might be taking trade away from somebody who is putting more effort into producing quality food. This is stuff which will be bought wholesale and being sold.
Crystal Ahamafula's African home cooking is exactly the kind of food the managers are keen to promote.
You're having no rice, just beans and chicken and everything. Yeah? Do you want anything else? Just rice, beans, chicken and everything.
Okay. I'm going to have some salad when you're done.
Okay. This isn't spicy, but there's chili sauce there, and there's yogurt sauce.
She's one of Camden's success stories.
Which one would you like? There's garlic and coriander.
Crystal's a single mother from Nigeria who arrived at Camden 4 years ago with a pot of home-cooked food.
1 minute, probably.
Now, with a staff of 6, she's running a permanent indoor cafe and a weekend stall in the courtyard.
Look at that, yummy. Okay, can I have... Do you want salad?
Yes, please. Is the salad from Nigeria?
I'm gonna...
This is the only place in Camden that sells goats cooked.
Really?
The only place, and it's always good.
Goat curry is her biggest seller.
Where I had to walk, I mean, from the age of 8, I was hawking food in Africa and all that, selling food when I come back from school. And on top of that, I had to do my homework and cook for the whole family and all that. So working hard is part of my upbringing, okay? And I see people when they come here and the sun, you know, it's a bit hot and they're like, oh, we're tired, I'm tired. I'm like, no, probably because most of the Europeans here or Americans here are all born with silver spoon in their mouth compared to Africans. So I think it's because I put in a lot of hard work and I'm passionate about what I do.
Most of the stall holders are permanent,
Yeah, thank you.
but Alan's always on the lookout for new blood.
Okay.
All right, my love?
If someone don't come, can
No,
I
you go. You have it all. Make it look good. Fill it up. Yeah?
Thank you
All right.
very
No,
much.
thank you. It looks better if it's filled up. I know that pleases you, doesn't it?
He'll also cut his rates for promising newcomers.
Can I have the rent, please? Can you give me 30?
30. Yeah. Can I
If you
use
haven't got
check?
it, I'm not going to break a leg.
Yeah, can I use check?
Yeah, if you...
Guarantee card?
yes,
Yeah.
of course, yes. Is that your first day here at any market?
No, it was fine until it rained.
Well, if you want to try it for the weekend, I'll discount you again tomorrow so that you can see it through. Look, are you coming tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yeah, okay.
Well, we'll discount you and I'll give you a discounted rate for the weekend, so at least you've got an idea of your stock is nice.
Yeah.
If you don't come back, I know where you
I'll give
live
you
and I'll
mine.
come and get you.
You know where I live?
I know where you live. I'll come
Where
and
do
get
I
you. Your mum's been in touch on a regular basis,
Who's on the other side?
asking if you're eating properly and everything, and I said, yeah. So I said I'd look after her. So I'll leave it to you. You can be in the same spot tomorrow.
Yeah, perfect. That's great.
9, and you can go straight there.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not going to say I'm discounting you because you're a first-time arrival and you might be a bit nervous because you don't want to put that across, but you just want to let them know that you consider that they are valued. Now, that person could be the future lifeblood of the market, the new blood of the market. Where are you, Eamon?
I can't store.
But once you're in, the rules are strict.
How are you, young fella? Yeah, oh, come up and pay the rent, or do you want me to come down and see you? No, you come on up.
And
Come on
absentees
up, come
are
on up.
asking for trouble.
I'm sorry. Domenico, how much? Thank you. Do you want me to give you a receipt now? No, I'll bring it down. Domenico, thank you. I thought maybe you wanted to talk about something. I'm sorry about that.
No, just I'm back from my little holiday.
We're happy to see you.
I'm back into the premises.
And Eamon's away. The one time when you wanted to say, look, I'm here, and Eamon's away.
Yeah.
I will put down in the diary, Eamon, Domenico was here.
Is back.
Good luck. He sells pizzas. He sells the pizzas down there, but it doesn't do to run a food store where you're not there. He's a physical education instructor, working in schools. And so he had another job, but we have to think about the market. I suggested that Domenico should put some more time in at the market for his own good, really, as much as for anybody else's. And if he couldn't, to leave on a pre-arranged date, which was mutually acceptable, and he said, I'm going to give it a go, I shall come in and work, and that was the follow-on there.
Cheese and tomato.
It's 150, 150, 150, £1 in margarita, plain one. Would you like it?
They're renting a space from us. They have a total right to take that stall back if I so wish. I have the market's interests at stake, and the other traders and the shopkeepers, not just their interests. Have we finished yet?
There's a lot of fat in the goat. I'm gonna kill the butcher.
At Crystal's World Cafe, the boss is equally demanding.
But I told you last week, I said we have less goats, put less water, there's too much water. It's not gonna taste nice.
The staff are all casual. No contracts, no guarantees. Like the stall holders.
There's no contract or anything, yeah? You just come and you just set up and everything. And I'm just coming from the law, law profession where everything has to be, written down and everything. So they don't advise you, They don't tell you if they don't like what you're doing. They just say to you, well, that's it, don't come. So I just wanted to say what I felt. I'm not diplomatic at all. And I found that it doesn't work here. So you have to really choose your words and be nice and whatever. But because I'm just like, ugh, that's me.
Here we are. I am the Grim Reaper.
When the managers are collecting rent, the old hands know to have it ready.
Thank you very much.
I'm grateful. God bless you. Do you want me to go away, Anna? Because I will. You're going to knife me?
Forgive me. Forgive me, Alan. Forgive me.
Such a dreadful actress. You are such a dreadful actress. Debs. You're going to be nice to me now, aren't you, Debs?
I'm always nice to you, Alan.
Why would you be nice to me?
40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Because you could break me. Thank you.
Not on a wheel. Hello, Sammy. Thank you very much indeed, Sammy. Where's Connie?
Connie is just having a break for this weekend only.
Yep, with the rice. And potato. With a bit of... Can I just have a bit of plain rice and a bit of potato?
We take one.
Crystal began with an outside stall. And as demand grew, she took on the shop,
£10.50. Maybe you have 50 pence.
Maybe I do.
investing £20,000 in the fittings. But as the business has grown, so have the overheads.
Oh, hang on. Is this fish?
Yeah, fish.
She now needs to take over £2,000 a week just to cover costs.
£4.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
The rent is 570 here a week, and in the stall is 250 a week.
You want some coriander?
No, thank you.
Insurance is 1,000 a year here,
For you?
and in the stall 175 a year.
Nie jestem zestresowana. Zaraz ci powiem, o co mi chodzi.
Then I've got to pay my staff.
Jak zrobić, nie umiem mówić w innym języku?
I have to put in at least £1,000 every week to purchase, you know, the things, the ingredients and stuff. When the weather is bad, then you think, oh gosh, how am I going to pay the rent this week?
The high rent on the cafe means a place of her own's beginning to look tempting.
I've got a friend who's got a restaurant in, well, that's Southall. But they're not paying half of what I'm paying. But they're not, then again, they're not busy as we are over the weekends. For other high streets, I wouldn't be paying as much, just because this is Camden.
As costs grow, Crystal needs to watch every penny.
See, I like to see what peppers I've got, if that's okay.
Okay, is that the right pepper you're looking?
Do you do my orders, do you? You make mistake every week. I'm gonna kill you one of these days.
Controlling her food bill is crucial, so she's tough on her suppliers.
Hello. Yeah. Is that my goat you're cutting? Right. I think I better check then. I'm all right, thank you. And you? Karim, no good morning, nothing? Don't give me the black-looking bit. Look like this. Bring the soft chicken. I'll come and check the boiler chicken myself.
Just take the beef, okay? Beef the floor, okay?
If you put anything on top of my meat, get it off.
Okay?
Right, now I can come. Just show me where's my chicken. Okay, and have you done the goat? Have you done the goat?
Just you check.
Have you done the goat? That is mine. Yes. That is mine. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm done here. Two bags of tomato, not rotten ones, good ones. I see good ones there. Do you have one here that you haven't put out? Then I can take it. Because I spend so much money in his shop, he gives me tomatoes free, but I demand that they're good quality as well, even though they're... Is there a fresh box in the fridge?
What?
Fresh pepper. You have fresh box in the fridge?
I'm looking at
Yes, please. It's a lot of money I spend here. You should be grateful.
Crystal may be controlling her costs, but she can't control the competition. In the last 5 years, the number of food sellers has almost trebled. The latest, the Caribbean stall and a cake seller, both just outside Crystal's cafe.
Milk? Okay, there you go. You can help yourself to sugar honey. £1.
The expansion's being driven by one of the managers, Kate O'Sullivan.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
We're trying to get a mix. And Kate is Minister for Food. I'm Minister for Fun. Kate has put an awful lot of time and effort into creating a balance. She's the one that initiates the trial periods for new arrivals. And success is measured, number one, in whether it's a style of food that we don't have at the market, and number two, how professional they are, how the stall looks. As an example, that Caribbean stall came here for a 3-week trial, and Kate suggested that they went away. As we thought there was potential there, we explained what we thought needed doing, and as a result of their week of meditation, they came back with a much more colourful stall, which we'll have to see whether they make money or not. But I mean, they've been given every opportunity, and they fit in, personality-wise, they fit in very well.
You know about doubles on my Roxy's cinema?
Huh?
You know about the doubles by Roxy?
No, I used to buy them in town, didn't he?
Yeah, by Roxy's cinema.
Market bosses believe more stalls attract more customers and more spending at Camden, which benefits everyone.
Okay, I'll come back to you, all right?
Yeah, no worries. I'm ready for you.
You get it ready for me and I can just pick it up, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
But the build-up of stalls means more people buying food and drink before they even get to Crystal's cafe. Having a stall and the more expensive shop, she understands this only too well. She says it's reduced her turnover by 10%.
Because of how things are run in this market, no one, I mean, you're not consulted before stalls are introduced. When you don't have control over the competition, you don't have any say, more exotic dishes or food might be introduced there tomorrow. And then you find yourself struggling because you're paying higher rent. You're paying thrice as much rent as in some cases as people outside are doing, and they're able to sell their food at a cheaper cost. And you're not able to compete with that. It's the mathematics of it. You're not able to compete with that.
Hi, can I have a piece of the green tea and white chocolate, please?
Sure.
Can I have it wrapped? Is that okay? Yeah.
Crystal's also frustrated that the cake seller has been allowed to sell teas and coffees and undercut her prices.
Is that the last week at 25?
I think so.
We need to talk later then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we do. About the long-term future, about your long-term future.
Okay.
With us. I think it'll be okay. I think we're going to find a deal.
Okay. Brilliant.
We'll take it a month at a time, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
But I don't see that little tea urn as something which is going to be life or death for that lady in there. This is not to criticise her. I have the utmost respect. She's hard-working. I do not think the Caribbean food, which especially advertises the fact it's Caribbean, should be seen as competition for African food. She came selling curries. What about people that were here before that were selling curries? They didn't come to us, as far as I know, and say, oh, that new lady is selling curry. So we have to be aware, but we have to draw the line somewhere. Oh, thank you for moving them. Where are they gone? Just take them away. Crystal, I had the utmost respect for her, and I put that across to you before. I have the utmost respect for her. She's just tipping a little bit towards looking at other reasons why she's not making money.
got any to sell for sale?
Today, you want me to give you some?
Yeah, and I owe you from last week because your sister sold
You're in debt to me now. See, so how are you going to pay me back?
Only 2 quid.
I don't
mate.
want money, I want...
Mate, you're not going to get anything else from me.
Are you sure?
But Crystal sees shoppers buying hot drinks from the cake stall and not her. She's not happy.
I better deal with Tony, so don't go in and see Tony today. Will you be dealing with Crystal? I was in there yesterday.
I know, yeah. She's yeah.
Okay.
My name is Mud in West Africa.
I don't think so.
No, it is. Everyone keeps telling me so. So you chuck Crystal out. All I said was I'm not going to stop Angel making cakes. And she said that's it. I've killed her business.
You might as well see it all the way through then.
Oh yeah, I intend to. I can't wait to get her rent later.
Another week and another £770 rent to pay. There's a chill in the air.
How many receipts do I write for you?
One.
Just one. How much is in there?
20.
20.
No, 77. Thank you. You want to see? The stall sustains the shop. And the shop trades for 7 days a week. And the stall trades for 2 days, and it takes 3 times sometimes 4 times, what the shop takes in a week. Without the stall, there would be no shop. Any fish? It's been in my stall it's getting to 4 years now. I've only been here for 1 year. And believe you me, I mean, if I didn't have the stall, I wouldn't survive on the shop on its own. I wouldn't.
Crystal's beginning to see the shop as a luxury she can't afford.
Yeah. But if we don't put this in the fridge, it's gonna go bad. Yeah. Find space, Agatha. There has to be space. Agatha?
It appears she might be pulling out of her cafe. It appears she might be pulling out of her cafe.
Thank you.
But she's keeping her stall now. But I read between the lines that it was her way of just having a little bit of a growth.
You don't have anything smaller? No?
No, my darling, I'm from
There's no pressure from us to take the unit back. But at the same time, I'm saying there's no pressure from you. If you want to leave, that's fine. You still have your stall. And I've left it with her to reflect. And I think she was just testing the water there, see what our reaction was.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, yeah. Yes, I have. Bye. See you later.
Crystal started looking for other premises. But for now, she's taking on the competition.